Hey guys, it's Joe Walker here. What the flipping hell is going on? In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the process that I follow to learn new skateboarding tricks. I want to share this with you because it's quite methodical and it's served me quite well, and it's something that I've done without even thinking about up until yesterday, and I want to share it with you guys because I've been able to learn quite a lot of tricks in just over a year skateboarding, and it has served me well, and I think it's something that could serve you well too. So as you well know, I put a tremendous amount of time into learning what I call the beginner skateboarding tricks. So what I do every single time I'm having a focus session and I'm going to learn a new trick in that session, I start the session by warming up, doing all the basic flat ground tricks that I know. The ollie, the front side 180, the back side 180, the shove it, the pop shove it, the front shove it, the kick flip, the heel flip, every single time. Learning those tricks was really good to get started at learning flat ground tricks, because every trick after has been a variation of those tricks. So without further ado, cue the warm-up. There we go guys, warm-up completed. You'll notice that I did the backside 180 3 times, not 1 time, and that's because my backside 180s absolutely suck. So by warming up with the beginner tricks, gives me the chance to practice those that I'm struggling at, or I've lost, or I'm not so good at. Hence, did the backside 180 3 times. So the trick that I'm actually learning in this video is the nollie 360 shove. Now once the warm-up's out the way and I'm well into the skateboarding, what I like to do is try to do tricks that are very, very similar to the trick that I want to learn. In the case of the nollie 360 shove, I felt it right to do a fakie 360 shove, a fakie big spin, and a nollie big spin. And what I like to do with the tricks that are similar to the trick I'm trying to learn is try to do each of them 3 times over to really, 1, practice them, and 2, get myself in the zone, in this particular instance for example, of 360 nollie fakie tricks. So without further ado, fakie 360 shove, nollie big spin, fakie big spin. Let's go. Once I'm past this stage, I'm right where I need to be to learn a new trick. I'm warmed up and I'm in the right place in my head to just fully commit to the new trick. And what I do when I'm learning a new trick is I break it into 5 attempts. So I'll do 5 attempts where I try the exact same thing with my feet. If they fail me, I'll readjust something. So for example, with the nollie 360 shove, it wasn't working with just the back foot. What I needed to do was pushed the front foot really quickly and sharply forwards, and I got it. Try and see what I mean from the footage that's about to roll. You'll see me kind of break it into stages and eventually land it. Roll the footage. There we go guys, new flat ground trick in the bag. Very happy to be adding to the 360 flat ground trick bag. Nollie 360 shove just popped into my head yesterday. Thought, you know what, nollie shoves pretty easy, fakie 360 shoves pretty easy, nollie big spins not so easy, and I actually found the nollie 360 shove easier than the nollie big spin, and there we go, we landed a nollie 360 shove. I do hope that the tips in this video have helped. A great example of a trick that I'm persistently working on at the moment is the varial kickflip. Now the varial kickflip, we all know, is broken down. It's the pop shove it and the kickflip together. So the focus session would be do all the warm-up tricks and then really put some energy and effort into kickflips and pop shove it's, and then the varial kickflip. That's a good example of a focus session, and the result will hopefully be you land the end trick. It's a good example and it served me well. Another thing worth mentioning is in the following session I tried to land the trick that I learned in the focus session 3 times over, just to really root it. What this has done for me, this persistence, it's kind of like an obsession in my mind, I've got to do it 3 times every session, is I don't lose tricks. I don't really lose tricks. Every trick I've learned I've pretty much got in the bag. Nothing's escaped me. I haven't lost anything. There are tricks that I really do struggle with, and I certainly land them sketchy and I fall off and I'm not perfect and I don't, you know, land it every time at all. But this persistence means that I can definitely give all the tricks that I've learned in the past a really good shot every single session, and 9 times out of 10 I will land every trick I know every single session. So it's working pretty well for me. And I do hope the tips in this video work well for you when you're learning new tricks, especially flat ground tricks, any trick really. Just I've put a lot more focus into flat ground tricks in my first year of skating. If you guys have any hints and tips for learning new tricks, please do leave it down in the comments below. I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.